Cloud 9000.
What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Everything 9000 podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Cloud 9000 podcast. Yeah. Go on then. You want to talk about your t-shirt? You're wearing a Birmingham Phoenix t-shirt.
It's fire.
It is actually a nice shirt.
It's fire. The only thing I don't like is the vitality.
Why?
It's just the logo I'm not feeling. Without the logo, it looks clean.
Nah, even with the logo, it looks calm.
The kids' ones don't have the logo on it, and it looks fire. I don't know, that's quite interesting, that the kids' ones don't have it. Is it something to do with, like, health insurance laws? You can't have it on kids' t-shirts?
Nah, I doubt it.
Why is that, then?
I don't know, they probably don't have enough space.
Bruv, allow it, man. There's so much space.
I like the New Balance strip thing on the top.
I was tempted to get the shorts. So the shorts with it, that New Balance thing... It
goes down.
It continues. It looks fire.
How much was the shirt?
So I got a discount because, obviously...
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was called there. I was called down to Edgbaston.
Mm-hmm. Well, you go all alone.
Birmingham Phoenix's opening match of the 100, this campaign.
Of the 100?
At Edgbaston. No, the 100, not 100. At the 100. Got my pass. And do you know what? This time was different. I've had my... I've done this 4 times before of the 5 years that the 100's been going on. This time, I got the pass. I was set up in the media centre.
Nice.
So... You go up, you see all these Nasser Hussains, Nasser Hussain, Stuart Broad, Chris Wokes, and Butch.
Nice.
So Nasser Hussain sees you, you're right, yeah, of course I am, mate. I'm living the dream, I'm here, right? I go up, I get there early this day. Normally what I've done in the past is got there halfway through the women's match, taken pictures there, and then take pictures of the men's match because that was my brief.
Right.
This time I was told to come for lunch, got there, had lunch, spread. The chicken looked good. But obviously...
But you're vegetarian.
But I'm vegetarian. But it looked good.
Sometimes you're a bit flexible with that.
Sometimes it's okay. But I didn't. Sometimes it's okay. So instead what I got was some harissa roasted cauliflower.
Right.
It's quite nice. And they had like feta salads and stuff. And
right.
a lot of Greek spread, basically. I had it in
Mediterranean, not Greek.
Mediterranean. Mediterranean. So I had a Mediterranean cuisine for lunch. I've got a picture. I'm not going to show you. It was beautiful. We're all the way up. Can see the whole ground. Can see the Birmingham skyline in the background. Brilliant. Set up. Go down. Take pictures. Go around. I did at one point have the groundsman told me off.
No way.
And he was right, but just the way he said things, it was just a bit like... Okay,
B40s.
I gave nothing back, because obviously in the moment, shit myself, pussy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're not Gautam Gambhir.
Yeah. I'm not Gautam Gambhir. I've not got that dog in me to say, you fucking stay in your place, you are just a groundsman. Okay? You don't talk to me like that. Right? So I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. What I did was I said, I'm sorry, you're totally right. I'm going to move out of the way. Because I hadn't done it last year, I forgot the protocol. When I'm walking around on the inner boundary, on the grass.
Yeah.
Not inside the actual boundary where the rope goes, but just behind that where the grass is. Not even in front of the advertising boards, actually. Behind the advertising boards, where there's loads of wires, cameras, clutter, and then obviously the crowd starts.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my laps there, getting my shit.
What, you got told off for being there?
No, I'm allowed to be there, but it's just when the game's on, I should be kneeling or going level to the advertising boards.
Yeah, so you're not
So I'm not distracting the people that paid. And the geezer was like, look, mate, you're not allowed to go there. It's not fair, is it? Because they've paid for tickets as well. They've spent their hard-earned money. So he gave it a bit. Do you know what I mean?
You deserved it, mate.
He added a bit of masala in the English way.
No.
What would you call English masala? He added a bit of mustard when he said it.
So, bit of spice. Cinnamon.
A bit of cinnamon.
Bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, that's really noisy for the mic, by the way, so let me know when you're done.
Thank you. It's ASMR, mate.
Can you put that away?
Where's your Lucas in? I'll probably get that
away, yeah. But yeah, so he put a bit of mustard on it. Mustard on the beat. And yeah, that was one bit where I got told off. Otherwise, got loads of sick content. It was fire. Who else was there? I saw Stoinis for the first time. Joe Root, legendary.
Yeah, you saw Joe Root.
I've seen Joe Root before as well, but this time I saw him playing. Last time I saw him commentating.
Did you get to say hello to him?
No, I said hello to Graham Swan. He was just there chilling, right? I was like, legend, mate. Pleasure to meet you.
Right.
Shook his hand and he was like...
Don't give a shit, mate.
Yeah, didn't give a shit. Who else was there?
A few of the players.
Obviously, Liam Livingston comes over. How you doing, lads? You okay? Great, mate. Great, how are you? A lot of the other Phoenix...
Would you be more hyped if this was like Indian players?
Good question.
I'd be... Definitely way.
But you know what? These boys are there.
Yeah, Duckett. Yeah, Ben Duckett.
These boys are there.
Should have asked.
So it's not different. I think the only thing that would gas me next is if it was like Wooly. Like that. Okay, yo, like, all right, that is next because that's got.
He may as well play in the 100 now. He lives here.
He should,
innit? And
he'd get good money for it.
He'd get he'd be the best paid.
Yeah,
100%, like straight in best paid. But
and he's got $100, so he might as well.
The BCCI won't let him, man.
But yeah, no. So yeah, coming back to this, I got a discount. They saw me at the checkout. I got a discount. They saw my pass. They were like, "Don't worry about it."
Right.
Knocked off £7 straight.
I think you said 70%. I was going to say bloody hell.
Nah. £7. So I think it was 31.
Oh, that's not bad.
Originally.
Yeah, right? For original, sure, that's not bad.
The problem was the shorts were like 38.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm not spending that much on shorts.
Don't go for
even though together it looked fire. The mannequin, that was the first mannequin that's actually sold to me. I can't lie.
Nah, mannequins always sell to me.
Nah, never to me. Because I look at a mannequin, I'm like, that's not what it looks like. But that looked fire. Ian Bell was there. Kadir Ali, I was chatting to Caddy. Caddy's part of the coaching staff. Obviously known him from Dartmouth. Obviously man's there. But yeah, I didn't get the shorts. But yeah, got the top £7 cheaper than 31, whatever that is, 24. Yeah, 24. That's good value for money.
That is good.
I thought I'd flex it for that very reason.
And coming back to what I said to you before, so you've told me how much of a great time you had and you had this pass and stuff. You couldn't snag a ticket for a friend. That's actually poor from you, mate. It's very poor from you.
I can get tickets.
Exactly, and you still won't. And you won't even give me a shout and be like, yo, let's go to the match.
I can get probably 6 free tickets.
Right.
But I would never.
See what I mean?
I would never.
There's a class of person, a class of friend, right? And
I've taken my dad.
Right. No, that's good. I'm not going to obviously slate you for that.
Yeah. But that was different. That was when Sage, the sponsor of 100, they'd contacted me. They gave me a VIP experience with a hamper basket and everything. But don't worry, that's something else.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about that.
You know when I talk about the class of friend?
Yeah. Shall we move on to the actual topic of this podcast? The main.
Are you done with the 100?
Yeah. The 100. Yeah. By the way, actually, sorry. Before we move on, do you like the 100? The 100.
The 100.
Do you like the 100? I'm not going to ask you. I don't.
No, I don't. I don't, man. It's just the 100 balls, 5 balls and over. It just seems like
it is a lot quicker. And you know what? When you watch the game, it is so entertaining. Like, did you watch Phoenix play last night? Liam Livingston scored like 70 off 27, and he's not played an innings like that in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
He himself said. And he won the game against a cocky Tom Curran, to who Liam Livingston said in an interview later he called him a fat slop despite being friends, and they were fully going at it. And then he hits him for like 6. Like, trust me, it's tasty. And the way they won the game, it was tasty.
No, it is. But
Mahmood in the last over, they needed 3 to win a 5. Takes like 2 wickets in a row. And then it gets tense again.
Yeah, it is tense, but again, I don't understand. Like, you've already got the T20. Like, it's short enough, T20.
It is, but it's not as quick. Like, it's not every 5 balls, every 10 balls you change ends, stuff like that. There's different rules, and it is quicker.
It is quicker.
And they add a lot of entertainment aspect to it. Yeah. It's a bit Americanized in that sense.
Americanized / IPLized.
More so though, because they had like these Indian dancers there.
Yeah, and even like the names and stuff.
Like you know, what's that dance form called?
Kathak. I don't know, mate. Then what you know about?
It's quite a bait name, man. Bait term.
Kathak.
It's not Kathak, mate, because no one's fucking heard of that.
It is Kathak.
It's not Kathak.
But never mind. Okay, it is Kathak. But okay,
it's with an S. If I Google this now, and the first thing that comes up is with an S, yeah? Indian popular dance genres, yeah? Yeah? Okay, it wasn't with an S, but it's Bharatanatyam.
Bharatanatyam, yeah.
Yeah.
It starts with an S, you're right.
Yeah. Well, there is one that starts with an S. It's called Satriya.
Right, okay.
Yes.
So was it Satriya then?
Yeah, don't worry about it. But anyway, yeah, they had Indian dancers there. They had a DJ there. They had a guy called Kanda. I don't know who he is. I checked his page out. Indian Doctor were following him. He's a singer, 21. He had mad confidence though.
That's good.
Yeah, he had mad confidence. Yeah, they had entertainment there. But yeah, let's get on to another singer. Karan Aujla.
Yeah.
The main topic of conversation.
Motherfucking Gabru.
Motherfucking Gabru.
Mm-hmm.
He has, okay, context, release a song. He's got an album coming out. P-pop or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Punjabi pop.
Punjabi pop.
Inspired by K-pop.
Yeah,
Korean pop.
Obviously. And yeah, he's got an album coming out. He's released a track called MF Gabru. Now, it came out in the UK, obviously worldwide as well. UK people are loving it, vibing with it. Nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of days later, I think it starts to sink in India.
Kicks off in Punjab.
यार MF ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਆ ਇਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਬੜਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੈ ਪਰ MF ਕੀ ਹੈ MF ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ what is MF and then it slowly transpires for such gentlemen that MF is short for motherfucker which sets off alarm bells
which is what in Punjabi
Majod right and that's exactly what they wanted to do to Karan Aujla after they heard that lyric they were like who the fuck is he to bring our mother tongue into disrepute, our culture of songs into disrepute by adding these swear words at the front. Is that what we are? Is that what we do? Well, some would say behind closed doors, that is all what you do.
Mm-hmm. Not behind closed doors.
Openly as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Bandi, Madi, Bandi. The thing is, we are actually so qualified to talk about this topic because we released the This Year Apprentice, which obviously collabed with Indie Doctor and Harjap, and Indian Doctor have got a mixed audience, so some of their audience that were older clocked this, and definitely Hajab's audience that were older. They weren't happy with the F-bombs, particularly that I was dropping. So, me and Karan Aujla, we can relate to something, right? And again, it's that Western, literally, it's not even approval for it, it's just the norm to swear, right? Versus this Punjabi, it's like, what's it called, man? What's the Punjabi term for it?
What? Sabbyachar. And you claim to know more Punjabi.
It was on the tip of my tongue. That was with an S.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Sabbyachar. There's a lot of Sabbyachar police. So go on, man. What's your take? Oh, by the way, Karan Aujla has since pulled the song.
Yeah, and despite
Some were saying he should have released a radio edit and kept that one, but he's totally pulled the song, which is crazy.
Yeah, normally radio edits, you've seen them even on BBC and stuff. Usually at a certain time they remove all the swear words.
Yeah,
they try and keep it clean for the radio at least. Anyway, at certain times. See, I think it's a lot of hoo-ha over nothing. Obviously, it's his art. Let him, release what he wants. I think the bigger concern with Karan Aujla, the bigger concern I have with him, is him advertising like betting and stuff on his Instagram, right? Constantly.
Stake.
Yeah. I think that's the bigger issue, and nobody even talks about it. Like, no one even mentions the fact that he's selling gambling to our kids and stuff, like little kids and stuff that follow him, right? That's the bigger issue that needs to be addressed with Karan Aujla, not this lyrics, man, because we see swear words in films.
But that's you enforcing your morals.
No,
in deeming gambling to be bad.
No, I think universally...
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal, but would you want your kids to be gambling or exposed to gambling?
Again,
yeah.
Regardless of what my opinion on it is, should we enforce that on him?
No, we're not. I'm not enforcing it on him, but I'm saying like the conversation...
You are though, because you're saying he should not be doing that.
Not exactly. But I can't enforce it on him, can I? I can only have a discourse over it.
Enforce your opinion, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not enforcing. I'm not going to Karan Aujla, putting a gun to his head, say like delete all those posts, am I? I'm just saying, in my view, the conversation we're having around Karan Aujla is a wrong one. We're not this motherfucking Gabru and stuff. It's fine. It's his art. I think nobody should be slated for the art they create, whether you like it or not, right? That's the whole point of art. Yeah, exactly.
It's meant to polarize you.
If you're going to be talking about that, then look at all the films that get released with the swear words, not in just in West, but in India, in Bollywood, in regional cinema, Punjabi cinema as well, right? All the stuff that they sort of show in films.
The biggest Netflix Indian production that I know of, anyway, which is
Sacred Games,
right?
Yeah,
and it's got how many?
No, exactly. But that's not even the point. The point is like
it is relevant.
It is relevant, but what I'm trying to say is that there's so much art
because
there.
The lead character wears a bug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sartaj. Yeah. That's good. But then that's the thing. So you've got swear words. It's a part and parcel of life. Like those people that are like, kicking up a fuss about it, use the word
endlessly.
Yeah, endlessly every single day.
Endlessly.
It's in like almost ingrained in Punjabi.
It's a part of the phraseology. It's a part of the vocabulary.
Exactly.
It's in every sentence.
And so just because the singers used it in like lyrics, it's all of a sudden it's kicked off. A lot of people be like, oh, look what's written on our walls.
It's as common as fuck is in English.
Exactly. So the thing is, the discourse really should be around whether, Karan Aujla should be advertising gambling on his Instagram page, because he's constantly posting videos about him putting on big bets and stuff.
I don't... See, I get your point there. So you're saying that if you're focusing on one wrong, you should focus on this one instead, right? I get that. I think you shouldn't focus on either.
I understand what your viewpoint as well, but I'm just saying, if people are going to be outraged, at least be outraged about the right thing.
I think what you're... have some logic to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but... there is no logic to it. But what I find interesting is that he actually removed the track.
See, that's because he caved into pressure. They're like, he doesn't want to get too much cause too much controversy. Yeah, they've all got an image to maintain, haven't they? All these singers and actors and stuff, they've all got an image to maintain.
I think,
and if you got to conform, to the image that you've created. And
I would say out of the West and the Punjabi of his mix, obviously we've all got. He's probably more Punjabi leaning than Western, right? Of course, he lives in Dubai and whatnot now. He lived in Canada for a bit and this, that, and the other. But he's very Desi, he's very Punjabi, born in India, etc., etc. So maybe there's an element of him that agrees with the thinking, though, that you shouldn't be promoting swearing.
I don't think he does, because he wouldn't have had it in the thing.
But obviously he understands the West culture of like rap, etc.
Yeah.
Swearing, that's standard. He understands that, obviously, which is why he produced the track. But do you think even an iota of him understands the logic of where Punjabis are coming from?
I think it's just the heat got too much. I think he just caved in.
From public or from gangsters?
I doubt the gangsters give a shit.
Well, if the gangsters didn't give the shit, then why would public pressure affect him?
Nah, because he would, because you got an image to maintain. You don't want people like saying to you, don't listen to him and so on, because he's swearing and all that, right? Yeah.
But that's an older gen, man.
It is the older gen, but he still
has not his target audience or his demographic.
But listen,
he's huge.
He's huge. I get that, but when there's pressure from you from different like human rights groups and stuff, a lot of groups got involved, like organizations got involved in this, saying that we were going to try and boycott him. Like,
I didn't even know that, which is crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I think Karan Aujla has caved into the pressure, man. He has. He folded like a deck chair, as they say. But again, as I said, the discourse around Karan Aujla needs to be the fact that he promotes.
When will Punjab be ready for that?
Obviously, I don't think it ever can be. It's like India. It's like you have so much content.
No, it can, because the younger generation that are currently open to that will be the 60-year-olds.
They'll have some other ways to complain about things. I'm telling you, this whole argument that the younger generation will grow up and the world be a better place and a more evolved place. People in the 70s that were growing up in the 70s, right? Yeah, the most hippie people that that came through that generation. Look at them now. We've got Brexit. We've got fucking Trump coming into power. Like, we've got so much shit happening that's wrong, that's so conservative, so tight. And those people that are very...
What you said there doesn't make sense, because obviously old people would be conservative.
No, exactly. But those old people were at one point young, right? People that are old these days went through their youth in the 70s. What I'm trying to say, like, that was probably the most progressive time. So many... That hip movement that happened, really, the hippie movement stuff. So you would have... If you're going to apply the same logic now, that young people that are open to things will be open to things forever, going down 60 years down the line, I think that argument doesn't hold any water, because...
I mean, either way, it's good promo for his album, though.
It's great promo for his album, obviously, but I don't think he should have caved to the pressure. He should have stuck to his guns.
I think he should have. I think I was surprised when he pulled the track.
Because, yeah. But again, the discourse around Karan Aujla is wrong, I think. It needs to be about his gambling promotions. I find it really disturbing, man. Like, you see gambling promotions everywhere, from singers, from Drake. Drake's another one. Literally, you go on his Instagram, all it is
but do you know what? If you're not on TikTok, but if you go on TikTok, right, and I'm talking about streamers and YouTubers, any clip, and I bet Harvey can attest to this, yeah, any clip that you come on the feed, it's got a steak logo on it.
Exactly.
On Twitter as well, it's got a steak logo on it, and Twitter's, whatever it is, puts a comment on the bottom, this has a steak ad, and shouldn't be. How
much money does this company has?
I'm saying steak is everywhere, man.
Exactly, and it's really bad. And it's like, even in football, like, literally every piece of hoarding is covered by like some sort of fucking betting sponsor.
Yeah,
Shirts.
football and betting is synonymous.
Exactly, and it's so wrong.
But that's
Even
that's Western culture.
No, it's Western culture, one thing, but Western culture is also smoking, but we don't see ads for smoking, right? I'm not saying ban gambling. I'm just saying this whole promotion of gambling it's the same thing we need to take out of smoking. For example, it's obviously not good for you mentally. It's growing people into gambling at a very young age. People like Drake, people like Karan Aujla that hold a lot of influence over young people. I think they should, obviously, each their own. It makes money for them.
Different money.
Exactly, right? And that's their fault.
And you don't know what you're doing in that situation, man.
I don't know either, but I think it's wrong in that situation. You're rich enough, I think, anyway. It's like, how much money is enough money for you? Like, are you going to advertise everything? So,
I think it's difficult to judge. But anyway...
It is difficult to judge. I'm just saying, but that's just my viewpoint.
It didn't sound difficult for you.
Right. Okay.
You were judging hard.
Of course.
You were judging hard.
Of course. Isn't that the whole point of a podcast?
Sweeney was catching smoke.
So, I didn't even know that name existed until like a couple of weeks back, man.
You didn't know who Sydney Sweeney is?
Yeah.
She was in Euphoria. She's huge.
Isn't she the same person that's apparently going to be the next Bond girl?
No, she's not.
Because they did announce like one of the actresses.
It wouldn't surprise me.
See, it is Sydney Sweeney. Has become one of the leading names in discussion for the...
Well, I'm not surprised.
New Bond girl.
Yeah. But
I thought I was that was when I first heard her name, essentially, when that came through.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's going to take a hit now in light of this controversy.
Well, why is there controversy?
So you agree with the ad?
What's wrong with the ad?
Are you for real?
See, this is why I really wanted to pick this up with you, because it is a lot of really liberal bullshit. Don't tell me now you're going to say it's Nazi propaganda, because I'll literally fucking...
So a person with blonde hair, white person, blue eyes. I don't know if she has blue eyes, but
she has blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A person who has the perfect genes, yeah? That's what perfect genes are.
What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean?
It's a clear play on words used by...
It's a double entendre on... Exactly.
Yeah.
So you yourself have just made the point. It's a clear play.
Yeah, but...
Play.
Exactly. But what you're getting at is that...
So ads have never been smart before?
It's not about...
Ads have never had a double entendre in them.
Yeah, but with undertones of racial...
How is it racial? How is it racial?
Saying that these are the perfect genes.
What do you mean? The perfect genes, right, is because she's a good-looking woman?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Okay.
You can't be good-looking then?
So if it was somebody who, I don't know, was black... or wasn't blonde, wasn't white, wasn't blue eyes, and they use those terms, perfect genes. But why didn't they get somebody in that? Why did they have to get somebody who was blonde, who was white, and who has blue eyes to do that ad?
Because she has blue eyes, and the genes are blue. Right. And another ad was, my genes are blue.
There's only white people are the only people that have blue eyes, then is it all?
I don't think black people have blue eyes. Yeah, that's correct information. Nordic people, technically, that's the gene of strand.
Right.
Where you get...
Okay, I could be wrong.
That's a very fucking dumb point.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying the...
This just proves my point.
No, it doesn't prove you.
You just spew bullshit with no knowledge.
No, it's not about...
You're trying to tell me you want a black person with blue eyes?
No, I'm just trying to tell you is that... The play on words, you think it's smart, yeah? It is smart. Don't get me wrong, it is smart, but it has racial undertones.
Do you know what? When they made the ad, they never expected it to get this controversy.
No, they did. They knew exactly what they were doing.
They didn't. This was just another fucking ad. The point was they had Sydney Sweeney. That itself was huge for the ad, for that gene company. That gene company sent a response. They don't give a fuck because that wasn't their plan, right? This has just been blown out of proportion. Which is literally what some people like you,
people like me,
dumb. Yeah. What happened to body positivity? Right. Does that not exist for good-looking people then?
What do you mean?
So body positivity, right? Promoting the feeling of everyone should be happy in how they feel. That doesn't apply to good-looking people then?
Of course it does.
So what's wrong with the ad?
Then why? Well, listen,
what's wrong with the ad then?
What's wrong with the ad is that
she can't say she's got good genes.
No, of course she can.
So what's the problem?
But then what? But then a company saying these are the perfect genes, that this is what we think is the...
What she's wearing is jeans. That's the perfect jeans.
Yeah, exactly. But then they're playing words on it and it has racial undertones.
No, it doesn't. Anyone that thinks that there's racial undertones is a complete imbecile looking for problems where the problems don't exist.
That's your view, mate.
Complete imbecile.
Right.
Absolute tross of an idiot. Did you see the people that were complaining about it, by the way?
Yeah, go on, tell me.
Every single video that's gone viral, I'll encourage you and the viewers to go watch it right? It's absolutely one category of liberal.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, sure.
And you know what? Someone who isn't a conservative and is centrist sees that and it just puts you off liberals, man. That's why the shit you say just puts me off. Even though, right, if you take out the stupidity like this, the actual left-centrist ideology is the best ideology. Right? But people like you, people like that, is what ruin it.
Okay.
I've said that before and I'll say that all the time.
The fact that you fail to see what is wrong in this is concerning itself, so you can't claim to be like...
There's nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in it.
Okay, mate.
There's nothing wrong in it. There's literally... You know what?
know
something that wouldn't fly today is Little Britain.
Right.
Now, I can very much see what's wrong in that, where they'd actually take it too far, and that wouldn't air today, right? But I love Little Britain.
Can tell me who was the last person...
But this is nothing to do with that.
Okay, but tell me, who was the last person to say that blue eyes, blonde hair, white skin is the perfect...
Where did they talk about white skin?
The fact that they have a white woman.
They didn't say white skin, though.
Yeah, but then they didn't say blonde hair or blue eyes.
Exactly, they didn't say blonde either.
Yeah.
The focus was on blue.
Right.
Because her eyes are blue and the jeans are blue. Welcome to the joke.
Right. That's not the joke, mate. But tell me, who was the last person to say that stuff?
What do you mean?
Who was the last person to say that this is the perfect type of jeans, this is the perfect type of person, white, blue, blonde hair?
I could stretch a million things like that.
Right.
I could stretch a million things like that.
Tell me who the last person...
Who was the last person to wear a grey t-shirt?
No, mate.
Someone in prison.
Right.
That convicted for rape.
Right.
So does that mean that because you're wearing that grey t-shirt looking like a prisoner, that you're advocating for rape?
Listen, but you've not...
Is that what's happening here, Amrit?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So tell me now. Answer my question.
Touching for straws.
No, but who was the last person to say that idea?
Right.
Who had that idea last?
I don't know who you're getting at. I don't know. I haven't got a record of who said what word at what point.
I think if you read history, you'd find Hitler was one of the main leaders, proponents of that
like I
idea.
Said, anybody that literally stretches there is a complete imbecile. But talking of movies, Spiderman is filming in Glasgow.
Mate, I've seen half of the new Spiderman on YouTube, Instagram already, and I dropped that comment and somebody responded back. Did you see that?
What comment?
In one of the videos, I just went, I've already watched half of this new Spiderman on Instagram, and somebody was like, stop being dramatic, you prick.
I'm so happy that happened. So you got dealt with online.
No, let me see the comment. Let me see if I can get it.
Find that comment. I want to see that.
No, it was funny, man.
You got dealt with differently, innit?
No, I was like, do I respond? And I just didn't. I don't want to get dragged into a fucking online fight. No, it's gone.
What do you mean?
Can't find it.
What do you mean it's gone?
Why does it say discover people notifications? Show more. Oh, here we go. There we go. Stop being over dramatic like a 5-year-old. It's Spider-Man swinging.
And how many likes did that get?
None. At least my comment got 1 like.
Send me that post. I'm gonna like his comment.
And my post got liked by the person that posted the post. That's something. I'm the only one with that like. Oh no, that's not me. It's somebody else.
Something, man.
Look, it was this.
Yeah, I've seen all the videos, and it happened in Glasgow. Did you see that funny video where he swung across and this kid literally turned around and said, Spider-Man! It's fucking Spider-Man!
It is good though. It's amazing for the people of Glasgow, isn't it? Watching Tom, what's his name again? Tom what?
Holland, yeah,
sorry. I was going to say Tom Hanks.
I don't think Tom Hanks is with Zendaya.
Yeah.
He's not solving that Da Vinci Code. That was a good one.
That was half decent.
That was a good one. But anyway, I came across this page, yeah. I thought it was quite cool.
Is this the guy in Glasgow that's like a big super... Okay.
Right. So what happens is you have to hold a speech in Irish and then you have to mimic the accent. And should we see who can do it better? Should we choose an accent? So we've got Scottish, Aussie, Indian, British.
How's that linked to Spider-Man?
It doesn't. I've just moved topic. Did you want to still talk about Spider-Man?
Yeah.
All right, okay. We can if you want. Okay, my bad. No, we can if you want.
Well, I was literally talking about Spider-Man being in Glasgow.
I made a good
It's great for Glasgow, I think. Puts Glasgow on the map.
Okay.
You know?
Is that what you wanted to talk about? Because I'm moving on if that's what you wanted to talk about.
No, listen, big up Glasgow, mate.
Yeah.
Being bits, it's been turned into New York. Have you seen all like the taxis and all the props they've brought?
No, it's not been turned into New York. They're filming there because it's cheaper.
No, it's meant to be
significantly cheaper, less busy, and holds the same amount, if not more, of knife crime than New York.
Right, so but what they are doing is essentially they're showing it as New York. So although they're filming in Glasgow,
oh fucking hell, mate! Well done, mate. Is that what you? Did you think you cooked there?
no, I did cook, mate, because you didn't know that.
Do you know if the Batman that released with Robert Pattinson, right? That is supposed to mimic Gotham. And Gotham is a city which is based historically off Chicago and New York, right? And they filmed that in Liverpool.
Yeah.
So do you want to suck Liverpool's dick now as well?
What about? Don't forget Birmingham New Street, mate. That got passed off as a Dubai airport
In Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
It's not.
How films fool you.
It's not. Yeah, how they fool you.
Because they'll always be like, they're always like, you know, in Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, you know, in Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, you know, their house, the big house, the mansion that they have it's meant to be in Delhi, but it's actually, I don't know how they convince people that mansion is in Delhi, but it's actually in London.
I thought you were on about the one in London, where Jaya Bachchan's outside.
But
that's obviously in London.
Yeah, it's obviously London, but that's meant to be in India.
No, it's not.
Of course it is, mate. That family.
You do realise that they fucking go back to London in that film?
Yes, and they don't live in that house. The big mansion in that they show with the.
Is that what they portrayed?
Yeah, it's meant to be Delhi. That's meant to be.
Nah, it's not.
So when he goes to Chandni Chowk to see when he meets Kajal, where does he meet her in London?
I've not watched it that recently.
Yeah, I've not watched it recently either, but I saw on Instagram that
Instagram.
Yeah, and the fact that they try to
it's Instagram. It's been around since 2011 now.
Right.
I thought you'd have the name on lock.
But
right, okay, listen.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Can we move topic?
Passing that mansion off as in
move
Delhi.
topic. Why are you shook for competing on an accent off with me?
I can do it, mate.
Go on, let's go English first. Let's stick to our roots. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or shall I go first? Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
Go on, you go first.
Speech in British English.
Hello everyone. Gotta say something that's been sitting in me head for ages now. It's too slow for me, I need it to come up. Hold on. Look at us standing here side by side, looking back on all them days we got through together when we were a real... No, that's not in there.
But is your accent not British accent anyway? Why would you put on like...
Because you do realise in Britain there's probably hundreds of accents.
Yeah.
So do you realise that's a dumb question? Right, now do you want to give this accent a go?
I was going to try and do a posh one. I'll try and do posh with
You can't though, because it's the way it's written.
Hello everyone.
Jason Statham.
Gotta say something that's been sitting in my head for ages now. Look at us standing here side by side, looking back on all them days we got through it together. Good times, bad times, loads of laughs.
Alright,
bit of argument.
I can't.
But always with a bit of heart, you know.
Pass it here, Matt.
Mate, I'm actually killing it.
You just sound like Jason Statham.
Did I?
Literally.
I was
like
trying to
Jason
pass off as King Charles.
That's not King Charles. You might have his fingers, but it's not King Charles. Wait, should we... What? Should we do Indian accent?
Go on.
You go first. This time you go first.
Hold a speech with an Indian accent.
Hello, my dear friend. Please come sit only, have some chai. You know, this morning I was going to the market. Suddenly, big traffic jam. I owe so many cars, bikes, everybody honking, nobody moving. Very bad. This is too slow, actually. I'm thinking, how will I reach on time? But then I see one friend, he's waving, smiling.
That's fine. You changed about 3 accents though.
Nah.
You did.
That was consistent.
Do you think?
Go on,
I think I've got you on this.
You're going to be like over the top.
I won't.
You will be.
I won't.
You will be.
I won't.
You're going to be like the American version of Indian accents, you know, when they get like a white actor to play Brown.
Hello, my dear friend. Please come sit only, have some chai. You know, this morning I was going to the market.
Let me stop you there. No Indian sound.
Suddenly,
no Indian sound.
Big traffic jam. Ashwin speaks like that.
No, he doesn't.
We literally spoke about this on the last episode.
Yeah.
Do you want me to load up a clip of Ashwin speaking?
I'll tell you how Ashwin speaks.
I'll tell you.
No, I'll tell you how Ashwin speaks.
Hold on. I'll come back to this page, yeah.
This is what you did was like very Apu type.
Good evening.
If you watch that clip, yeah.
But mate, what you did was a terrible Indian accent. It was what the stereotypical Indian accent.
I'm not gonna find it now.
Why? What is this?
I'm trying to find...
Mate, I've already heard it, and I'm telling you, it was nothing like Ashwin.
It was.
Ashwin, and not even Ashwin.
Look, regardless, I think I had you on the Indian accent.
You didn't.
I've definitely got you on Scottish.
No, you haven't.
100% I've got you on Scottish.
Mate, I've prank called people doing Glaswegian, and they've thought I was fucking...
Prank calling your master in a Scottish accent that doesn't know fucking English in the
work
first place.
colleagues.
Doesn't count, mate.
It was my work colleagues. It was a person that was speaking to the phone
Go on
constantly.
then. We'll see who's got a better Scottish. Go on.
Hold a speech in Scottish English.
Although I've not done it for him. Alright, there's a good.
That's shit. That's
Pull up a
shit.
chair, grab yourself a cuppa.
No. That's bad.
You can the other day I was doing to the shops.
You sound like a housekeeper,
doing wind and gale and wind blowing a gale. Folks are dodging puddles, jumping around.
No, that's bad. I'm not even saying that was bad.
I know it was bad, but I need to get into my Glaswegian. I need to work up to it.
Hold a speech in Scottish
Yours is going to be
English.
terrible, mate.
Alright there, how's it going? Pull up a chair, grab yourself a cuppa. You can. The other day I was hitting down to the shops, rain pelting down, wind blowing a gale, folk with dogging puddles jumping round
Puddles, you lost.
with their brollies, but no use. Soaked anyway. I saw Tam at the bus stop, hood up, looking pure scunnered. I fucking nailed that.
You haven't nailed it. It was better than mine, but you haven't nailed it.
It's better than yours.
You haven't nailed it. But my Scottish accent...
I'd give myself an 8 out of 10. Yours is a 6.
Yours was a 6, mine was a 4.
Do you want to do another one, or is that enough? I think there's only one left.
Which one?
And I don't... there's 2, but I'm not good at either.
Which one?
Aussie.
I can't fuck with Aussies, mate.
That's what you need to do.
A speech in Aussie English.
I can't do Aussie. Aye, g'day, mates. Got a yarn I've been keep spinning for a while now. All I can say is g'day, mate. Crikey. That's all I can say, nothing else.
That was good, though. You got to keep going a bit more.
I can't do it. Look at us, eh? All here together. Looking back on the old... see that quote, that went into Scouse there.
I'm not even doing it because I can't do it.
Say, I can say g'day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Can you tell the difference between Aussie and Kiwi?
Yeah.
I can't.
That's racist.
I can't ever tell the difference between the two accents.
It's racist, mate. That's like them saying I can't tell the difference between an Indian and Pakistani, mate. Not for me.
Yeah, you probably can't because we sound the same.
I can.
So if a Pakistani man was speaking English and an Indian was speaking English, you'd tell who's Indian, who's Pakistani from that.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
It's not in English though, is it? It's their language. You says an Aussie speaking their language, and then
So
Kiwi
what-
speaking their
what do
language.
they speak in-
what do
what do they
Indians and
speak in-
Pakistanis speak?
Punjabi, Urdu.
Punjabi, Urdu, yeah.
Yeah,
And when
Hindi.
they speak, it's very noticeable. I play cricket with a lot of Pakistani lads. It's very noticeable.
Right.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me. You know fuck all. Shut up. Right. Now,
So India and Pakistan don't share languages.
what do you mean?
So do India and Pakistan...
Are they two different countries?
They're two different countries, of course, yeah, but do they not share languages?
So one country, this country with different counties and cities can have different dialects and accents, but you're struggling to conceive that two different countries can speak differently.
No, I'm saying they share languages, so how can you tell if a person speaking English...
Spanish is the most common language, so you think that shared language sounds the same?
Yeah, not across nations.
Yeah,
but
shut
across
the fuck up.
So
yeah, across nations, which is the point here.
Right. Never mind.
Kid, you got duppy differently.
No, you didn't.
You know what? I can't lie. On this episode, you have been Amrit 2016. Fucking little childish little cunt that just likes to argue. Hasn't got a clue though. This has been good. You've been humbled differently this episode.
Right, I'm sure.
I love it though. I love it. But anyway,
What was the last one? Aussie and what? Aussie.
Irish.
Oh, I'm a good Irish accent.
Really?
Yeah.
The only phrase that I can say is top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning, mate.
There are 3 people there in the house.
Irish. Get us an Irish whiskey. I did want to talk about the first Sikh to travel to space, but I don't have his name or anything now, so I don't get
That's
the
fucking
details.
bullshit, mate. Then let's forget that. Then you can't talk about it. Like you
No,
don't
we
even
can
know
look
this.
up his details. But it's these space programs, and it was a Sikh, and I'll get his name for you. It's not a problem. But what's your thoughts on that?
What's my thoughts?
It's
It's
represented on the moon.
great.
It's not in the moon though, is it? It's in space.
Yeah. So, you
Representing
don't,
in space.
so could you be any underprepared for that, mate?
No, but what's your thoughts?
It's great.
It's pioneering.
Brilliant.
Pioneering for
Brilliant stuff.
us. That's all you have to say.
Well, what else do you want me to say? I don't know anything about it. I would hoped if you want to bring it up, you would have had the details in it.
Let me bring it up then. First Sikh to go into space.
This is what I mean. We need to get organised.
Didn't I send the screenshot to you in the group? The first Sikh was Arvinder Singh Bahal, 80-year-old adventurer, flew on the Blue Origin's NS-34 mission in August, just a few days ago. He's a real estate investor born in India, now a US citizen, became the first Sikh to achieve this milestone, representing his community and proving that age is no barrier to achieving
was he
dreams.
like a space tourist then? Was that what it was?
No, he's a real estate investor. He's just an
So
adventurer.
he's a space tourist. He's not a scientist. He's not an astronaut.
Yeah, he's tourist, obviously. He's not some...
So when I said he's a space tourist, you said no, but he is a space tourist.
Yeah, obviously he's a tourist.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's like saying Katy Perry went up to space.
Basically.
And
Do you want to see a picture of him?
yeah, great.
That could conceivably be ammo in 50 years.
Nah, less than that.
But that is something ammo would do.
Probably would, yeah.
But 80 years old, it'd be that fucking in
to be
space.
fair, like I thought it was like a scientist that went up, man. Like or a
Now you're not feeling it, are you?
No. He's just some rich person who's bored and just wanting to get into space.
100%.
And I disagree with space tourism. So yeah, my views on that have changed. I don't think it's that great.
All right, you wanted to speak about the downfall of Fabrizio Romano.
Mate, that's something different.
You're sweating hard, bro. Get a towel or some shit in here, man. You are glistening, bro.
It's what real men do, mate.
You're glistening like Sydney Sweeney.
Fabrizio, a big downfall this season.
Yeah, he's not like the number one now, is he?
Yeah.
It's like he's
we
often...
touched on it a little bit last pod.
But it's become noticeable. Obviously, we're in the transfer window.
Yeah.
Big stuff are going on.
My man's like...
He's still reputable. And if he reports it, it's real. But Ornstein's overtaken him now.
I realise now, like BBC, Sky Sports, they're now quoting and taking stuff from The Athletic from David Ornstein, by the way.
Yeah, David Ornstein.
Yeah. That's the new... But have you seen, like, Ronaldo's getting married and people are saying Fabrizio pissed that, he didn't break it first.
Really?
Yeah. no, he's not obviously pissed, but that's the joke going on.
Right.
The fact that Georgina broke it before.
You see that rock?
Mate, apparently it's valued about 3 million.
Yeah, 2 to 3 mil.
Crazy. But that's like 3 days salary for him. Like, hardly a few days salary for him.
So even Cristiano Ronaldo didn't drop a month's salary?
You were meant to drop 3 months' salary, innit?
I thought it was a month.
It's 3 months.
It's a month.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 months, but 6 months, man. Yeah, you're meant to drop 6 months salary.
No, you're meant to drop 3 months' salary in the time.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. Ronaldo, mate, he couldn't be asked. He just dropped 3 or 4 days' salary. That's a bit poor, though.
That's an interesting point you make.
Innit?
But then, is it even possible to get a ring that expensive?
Of course it is.
Do you reckon?
It's just all about value, mate.
Nah, because, bro, that is already inhumanely big on that finger. For it to be... that size cannot be more clear.
Imagine they cut it from the Kohinoor. The significance of the Kohinoor would drive the value up anyway.
Right, so you're saying from a significance point of view?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So
if it's got some cultural or historical significance,
for
then
example,
it's got value.
yeah.
But I'm saying the actual thing itself can't be more.
No, I know what you mean, but generally speaking, with diamonds and gold, it's literally, especially with diamonds, it's literally the value one person attaches. A diamond could be worthless.
It's not, mate.
No.
What you're talking is literally factually incorrect here.
Right.
Because diamonds are valued on a scale of clarity cut.
Yeah.
I've got jewellers on speed dial. Do you want me to put one for you
I
right
understand that, but if, let's say, you take...
No, you're stepping away from that, though, and I've understood that point. The point I was making is, for the...
So a lot of the time...
On a factual basis, you cannot...
A diamond it can be worth... In a minimum amount, it can be worth minimum X amount, right, let's say. But if you're going to attach significance to it, if you're going to give it a history, obviously that value is going to shoot up naturally. That's with anything.
Have you finished saying the same point for the 5th time? Right?
Yeah.
The point is...
So you're saying, could you have gotten a more expensive
The
diamond?
point is, okay, Amrit, let me break it down to you now. Georgina doesn't want the Kohinoor, or she doesn't want something of something else's significance. She wants the best diamond she can get on her finger. And that's what Ronaldo's provided.
But
so it's irrelevant that if it's 3 or 4 days.
So what you're saying to me is like, could she have gotten a better diamond? I'm saying that she possibly could have.
She couldn't have. She couldn't have, not if she breaks a vault. or fucking a country sanctions cutting a diamond. No, you literally can't.
Why are you so worked about this, Ronaldo?
Because you know that's my boy. Get off Ronaldo's back. CR7 baby. Huh? Why you talking about 3 days salary? The boy did the best he could. Right?
He could have done better. He could have got the point.
You know who could have done better? Alexander Isak.
Mate,
I really want to know your thoughts on this. Because you've always been of the view of
players kicking but fuss to leave. But listen, he's got...
You know, it was a problem when Trent did it.
Nah, I never said it was a problem when Trent did it.
Yeah, you did.
Trent just let his contract run down. That's not the same situation, mate.
What do you mean?
Trent just was an arsehole. He just let his contract run down.
Oh, so he is an arsehole, but Isak isn't.
No, Isak, obviously. But look...
Isak, the guy that's...
So, apparently...
The club that has made him, right? The club that has made him...
So he did not contribute to the club. So he hasn't made it Newcastle.
Right. So
it's only a one-way transaction.
So he has the right to literally serve an ultimatum and say, I'm never playing. But regardless if you sell me or not.
His side his viewpoint is that I was promised certain things. I was promised a new contract.
Promises are made every other day, but he's contracted. Mm-hmm. That's the fact, isn't it?
Listen, if I promise to you, I'll do X for you next day.
I wouldn't fucking trust you as far as I can throw you.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck what you said.
Yeah.
The fact that I know is I've got a contract with you. There's 3 years remaining on that. Mm-hmm. For me to now kick up a fuss and saying, regardless of if I'm sold, right, I am not playing again.
Yeah.
For Newcastle. Is that not despicable? Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Of course it is. But if you were promised certain things and those
promised
things...
Promised by who? Is it Jack Jayasi? Then Liverpool jaange but मैं तो promise करना.
Yeah. Listen, mate, if you're gonna throw up an argument like that, there's no point of talking about it. Isak's thing is that he was promised that
there's always two sides, but his side, regardless of what you promise, you need to be professional.
You need to be professional, yeah. But then sometimes players have the power and they can enforce shit if they want to.
So okay, I'm just getting this straight now because you have completely spoken from Isak's point of view, completely defending him, right? Should he move to Liverpool, right? What's to say in 2 years' time, Real Madrid come knocking when he'll be 27, right? And he does the same thing. Will you like it then?
Listen, if he wants to go, then we can't have him at the club. That's been Liverpool's philosophy this whole time. Like, if nobody wants, a player doesn't want to be there, go.
So, how would you feel then if he did that though?
Oh, it'd be fine if he wins as the Champions League, wins as the Premier League, leaves after 2 years. Happy days. Move on, mate.
What if he doesn't win you those, but then Real Madrid still come knocking?
Yeah, that's fine. Go.
Well, actually, Barcelona, Lewandowski's going now.
Yeah,
they might come knocking.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
let him go. To
the extent where you're contracting for on a 4-year contract, right? He'll have 2 years left.
Mate, there's no point of keeping a player that doesn't want to be there, right? And with Liverpool, the whole point is essentially that's like...
So contracts mean nothing then? You're a lawyer. Contracts mean nothing.
Contracts mean everything, but if a player doesn't want to be there, what's the point of keeping him contracted?
No, that's an emotional point of view.
No, it has to be from an emotional point of view in that sense.
It isn't because it's a business and the contract, he's being paid to do a job. There's no emotion about it.
Yeah. There is, well, the football is all about emotion.
For the fans, yeah, not for the players.
Of course it is for the players as well.
What do you mean?
So a player doesn't have emotions. So why, you're telling me it's not about emotions for players? Why are they always desperate to move to the next bigger team?
Are contracts emotional?
Contracts in itself are not emotional, but
so then are they just irrelevant then?
So are players' feelings irrelevant then in that case?
Are players' feelings contract?
I disagree.
Right, but that's where
because the players' feelings in contract are on the level, right?
Because you're a liberal,
okay,
and you think Sydney Sweeney ads are made by Hitler.
Why are you getting so worked up about it, mate?
Was it Hitler?
You're literally frothing.
Did Hitler make the promise as well? Yeah.
Why are you frothing?
What was it this time? Did Trump behind the scenes negotiate the contract or something? What was it?
Why are you frothing at the moment?
No, it's the hypocrisy. Yes, it's the hypocrisy you have. Mate. You're so hypocritical.
Take a drink of water.
If the story was 2 years down the line, you've completely forgotten about this episode, you've forgotten about everything, right? He's at Liverpool, he's a Liverpool player now, Real Madrid come knocking, and they're doing the same thing they always do, they tap up the player, they tell him to run down his contract, you'd be like, yeah, he's a fucking twat. Just like you just called Trent a twat.
So when...
it's all about what suits you.
So when Coutinho forced this transfer, was I slating Coutinho? No, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, actually, you're still spending the Coutinho money, aren't you? So... That's a good deal, man. That's why you got a lot of money this transfer window. Right. Coutinho money's still there.
Why are you
fucking Liverpool fans? Yeah, they love saying, "Oh yeah, we got that Coutinho money."
Yeah,
you spent that on fucking Alisson and Van Dijk like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
right. Like,
We're still right.
and by the way, how do you feel about spending money left, right, centre like this? Like it doesn't fucking matter. You just bought a striker, by the way. Was that relevant?
Yeah, listen, I'm glad you brought about the money spending, right?
Yeah.
Even if we get Isak, and if you look at the spending over the last 5 years, we would still be nowhere near the top spenders. Okay,
You would.
No, we wouldn't.
They would, right?
No, they wouldn't. I've literally got a BBC
net
article.
profit-wise, I'm not saying that because you sold money.
Yeah.
To Saudi, by the way. Nunes to Saudi. You've got no problems with those deals.
If Nunes wants to go, Nunes wants to
Nunes
go.
was a great loss, by the way. You signed
Was he
him
a great loss?
You signed him at
60.
70. No.
60. 62, mate. We sold him at 46. We lost 20 million. 20 million in the context of football is nothing. You signed fucking Pogba for 90 and let him go for free. You're talking about
How
great
much is
losses.
Pogba generating shirt sales? More than Nunes.
Oh, shirt sales.
Google it.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, you're talking about revenue, are you not?
Yeah, you're talking
You're
about,
not talking about
you're
revenue?
talking about profit on transfers, mate.
What do you mean? Profit on transfers is accounted also.
So all the
by
goals that
revenue
he
they bring in.
contributed towards us winning the Premier League, so that way we would never take a loss on Nunes in that case. You're going to start bringing in fucking shirt sales. What are you going to do next? Fucking bring in milkshake sales that he brought in when he was playing. Oh, is it a 60 figure, is it, for Nunes? Oh no, it's not 70 million.
It is 70.
Oh, it's not 70
70 million.
million. 70 million euros.
It is 70 million.
Oh.
That's another thing you love to do. You love to talk about euros when it's United players. Pounds when it's thingy.
Right.
Yeah.
70 million euros.
But you just literally blew, like, how much was it? 80 on that other guy, the lanky guy, Peter Crouch.
Ekitike.
Yeah.
No, it was about 60 odd million.
60 odd million.
Yeah.
And but then how come you're buying a second striker? That's really weird.
Because we can.
No, but
Because we can.
do you not think it's just a bit of a
Because
like a
we have
weird
the
transfer
capacity.
policy though?
Not really.
Do you think you would have bought Etikite if you knew
Etikite.
Isak was Peter Crouch?
Right.
Would you have bought Peter Crouch if you knew that Isak was going to throw his toys out the pram?
Yeah.
I don't think you would.
Of course we would have. Of course we would have. We need to regenerate.
You've just
that front
signed a
line.
winger.
Who?
You've just signed Wirtz as well.
He's not a winger though.
Wirtz is a good attacking player though from midfield, right? Salah's just signed a new contract,
Yeah.
and you just bought Etikite, and who's your other winger?
Gakpo at the moment.
Gakpo.
Because we sold Diaz
You sold Diaz, yeah.
for about 60 odd mil.
Yeah,
Bought him
to
for about
buy.
30 odd mil. Talking about profits and turning over money.
I don't know how
So-
Liverpool do it, man. It's
They do it because they run it professionally and with great care.
yeah.
We didn't. What did we spend last summer's transfer window? About
How much did you
30
get for Trent?
10 million. How much did you get for Wan-Bissaka?
It was actually close to 20, was it not?
Was that 20?
Yeah, it's a double Trent.
And how much did you buy him for?
You fucking...
How much did you buy him for?
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, yeah, you tried to drop
How
that
much
one
you
and
buy
he was
for it?
sold for double Trent.
How much did you buy him for? How much you buying for?
I don't know.
50
I don't
odd.
give a shit.
50
Mate, that's
odd.
Ed Woodward. You can't compete with Ed Woodward.
right.
Ed Woodward is doing what you did at Joe's Bar at uni.
Right.
That's what you... Right.
The fact that we could spend about 500 million this year and still be within PSR is a testament to
Not
the way
fair
we
play.
do.
It's because you won trophies as well.
Exactly.
You won the league.
Exactly.
You didn't win the Carabao Cup though. Not the Carabao Cup, the Community Shield.
Yeah, exactly.
You lost that one though.
It's fine, mate.
Do you remember when you messaged me? Let me pull out your message.
What?
I called you and you said, oh, you're going to watch the match today? I said, no. I said, what match? You said, Community Shield, mate. I said, nobody gives a fuck about the Community Shield. Your words, oh, it's another trophy, mate. Mm-hmm. So how's that other trophy, buddy?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good start to the season.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You know, the players got a good
As in
run out.
a match that you literally technically had to pay based on a technicality,
But you know,
from winning the league,
one
and
of
winning
the
the FA Cup.
players I'm most excited about
So
in Liverpool.
you've played a game that you were technically contracted to play, and you're calling that a start of the season. That's a good start to the season when you've lost another trophy, in your words.
Right, so
So how's that a great start to the season?
players got a good run out ahead of Friday. 90 minutes.
You're not playing on Friday.
We are playing on Friday.
Oh yeah, you are. You're kicking off the league.
Right. You know, usually...
Let me get. I'm not going to ask you a prediction because I know you're going to say that Liverpool are going to win the league.
You tell me your prediction then.
I think City will win the league.
Go on then. Tell me.
Do you want to know my reason?
Go on, tell me your reason.
I think Slot might have done too much in rejigging the team. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, there were no changes last year. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you needed reinforcements. I get that, of course. that Peter Crouch, he does look like a good player. He's silky, given his frame and how big he is. He's a good addition.
Thierry Henry-esque.
That's too far, but he's a good addition.
Thierry Henry.
Wirtz is an incredible addition. But I just
amazing.
fear Salah has played for his contract, right?
Even if
That
Salah
same-
doesn't score, even if he doesn't have the same season last season, I think we've
He
got enough
won't.
back.
He definitely won't.
That's fine.
Yeah.
People say that about him every season, and he still comes.
No,
back.
because he was playing for a contract, mate.
That's
Trust
fine.
me, that makes a difference.
Right.
You talk about fucking
You talk-
feelings.
you talk about-
feelings. And
Speaking from Rashford's experience, yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's why he's running for Barcelona, because he believes that to be bigger. Of course, right? Now, I just think too many changes have been made, and I think Slot himself hasn't faced that hard period yet. And we saw flashes of it last season when he had an off game. He was erratic. So I think there's scope there. I don't know. I just feel like Man City is maybe a bit more. I think they'll be hungry for it now, given they just lost it. I don't know. That's my honest thoughts.
I think this is Guardiola's last season.
Do you reckon?
I reckon so. Yeah.
Isn't he contracted till like 28?
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to see it through. I don't think he has.
What? Because he'll be sacked? Because he won't be sacked.
No, he won't be sacked. I don't think he'll. If he doesn't win the Premier League again this season, I think that's it. He's going to pack his bags.
I don't think so.
He is. He can't hack being
bold
second
statement.
best. He can't hack being second best in the league.
Do you reckon?
I reckon on paper we are the best team in the league. On paper, right now.
On paper, fucking United's got a great team, but on
No,
paper
they haven't.
it doesn't matter.
They haven't got a great team on paper.
If we sign Baleba,
Who the fuck is that, mate? Who?
give it a rest, mate. Brighton's midfielder,
Right. Oh, okay.
mate. He's one of the
You're going to get
best.
it for about 100 mil now.
He's what him and Wharton,
Right.
from Palace,
Yeah.
right, are the two young hot prospects, DM wise.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna not look, if we're gonna talk about football, you need to have a fucking
Baleba's going to make me a believer.
down. That sounds fire. Justin Bieber. No, were you trolling though? Or do you actually know who Belieber is?
Belieber.
Yeah.
Belieber.
Belieber.
I don't know who that is, mate.
Fair play, man. Fair play. Look, I'm telling you, look, I'm actually trying to be impartial here. I said, look, Wirtz is a great
very
signing.
impartial, man.
What? Did I not say Wirtz and
The fact that you said United are a great team on paper, mate.
No, I didn't say that. I take that back. I take that back. But Wirtz and Etiqueta, I gave them praise.
Yeah,
Right?
So I'm saying we are the best team on paper.
No,
so,
I get that. I'm trying to talk about United now.
So Pep is going to be under the cosh a bit. He's not going to like the fact that he is second running in that league because we may, on paper, have a stronger team. And if he doesn't win the league, I think he's going to pack his bags and go. Yeah. That was what I was trying to tell you, mate.
No, I heard that, and I already took that on board.
Right. But you said that I don't think he will go, but I'm saying that I think he will.
Yeah, I know. And then you just literally repeated everything again. Thanks for that.
I just wanted to get it out there that we're the best team in the league on paper.
United have drawn me back in.
What?
United have drawn me back in.
I love it, mate.
I was done.
I was
You know,
loving
at the end of last season, I was fucking done.
Yeah.
Right. But try to be honest. What do you
know
make?
what
What do you make of our signing so far this summer? Go on, you tell me.
Who
Your
have we
honest
signed
opinion. Don't troll or don't take the piss. Whatever
Who have you
think.
signed this summer, though?
Cunha.
Cunha, I think, is a great player. I would have wanted Liverpool to sign him, to be fair. If I
He
was-
would suit Liverpool. I can see him.
No,
in that.
but he's got an attitude problem. He's got an attitude problem, not a Liverpool type of player. And I think fits right into United because of
Isak
that.
hasn't got an attitude problem.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. He's not had any disciplinary issues.
What issues does Cunha had?
He gets fucking fines left, right, and centre, mate.
For what?
For everything, like for turning up late and all that stuff.
Right.
Do you not hear
Did
it?
he refuse to play?
He probably would have
Right.
had United not moved.
Okay, so Cunha, Mbeumo.
Well, you signed him for about 60 mil.
Mbeumo.
Yeah, I think he's an average player.
Okay.
He just outshone a very mid-table team. So actually, that might work for you guys.
I think after Salah,
Yeah.
he's the best right winger in the league.
Okay.
You know,
Hey, how am I meant to take this serious?
what were the goal assists last season? Aren't those two in the top 5 goal assists in
Nah,
the league?
I reckon he's
He got 20 Premier League goals.
20 Premier League goals.
yeah, that's great.
That is great.
You guys have a history of like
No. Are you refuting? Well, can you just add some
So
comment to
you
the fact
think
that he scored
Saka?
20 Premier League
You think
goals?
he's better than Saka?
Okay, maybe Saka is there, but he's top 3. Yeah.
Who else am I thinking of here?
Think of who you want.
Mbeumo is not top 3.
Okay, but he scored 20 Premier League goals?
Yeah, of one off season for a team that's mid-table. He was taking penalties. He was taking set pieces for them. right? So
Yeah. Cunha was another one whose goals assists were, what were his goals assists?
again in a Wolves team where he was the main
15
focus.
Premier League goals.
Yeah, 15 goals.
So we've added 35 Premier League goals there, and then
Oh, you reckon they'll score that many for United?
and then we've added Sesko. What do you think of Sesko?
The guy that scored about 13 league goals in the German.
Bundesliga.
Yeah, 13.
Fair.
You
to be
paid
fair,
about 70
jury's
mil.
out on Sesko.
70 mil for
Jury's
a
out.
player that scored 13 goals.
Jury's out. But I'll tell you what, if we get Baleba, we will be there.
But didn't you say that with Casemiro? Didn't you say that with like
I know.
every other player?
I'm here again.
Yeah, you're here again. I love it. It's the
Transfer
hope.
window optimism.
You know what
It's
it
the hope
is?
that kills you.
It's the hope. I love it when you get hope.
It is. I know.
I actually that's what because
I was actually done from ever like I you know what, I was just never gonna buy it again. But do you know what? Just the moves have been right.
right. Of course it has. Of course it has. I have you seen the pictures of the new training ground, Carrington? Looks good.
It does look good. It looks fire.
Shame there's no dinner ladies in there.
Yeah. Thanks to them. Because of them we could afford it.
Yeah. Absolute shameful, man.
Yeah, it's like Liverpool when they wouldn't pay furlough money.
Right.
Shameful.
It is, and I called them out for it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna call United out for this. Mate, do whatever you sell, whoever you need to sell. Get me Baleba.
You didn't even know who that was.
Sell
until
the
2 weeks ago.
masseuses next if it gets us Baleba.
Bro.
Sell the support staff of the under 18s. I couldn't give a fuck. Right? Sell, you know what? Just loan Old Trafford. I don't know. I don't care what you need to do. Just fucking get
But
it
you
done.
didn't even know who he was until 2 weeks ago, mate. So I'm
I
not
do.
talking. You didn't.
I do because I watched the Premier League last season.
You didn't watch Brighton. You're telling me you've been watching Brighton's games.
No, when they played us, yeah. And when they played Arsenal, he was donning that midfield. Yeah, you notice such players.
Right.
You're telling me you don't notice any players in any other team? When you see them play?
The only players I notice are probably top 4 teams because that's what.
That's because the only games you watch.
Yeah. But you're telling me you watch Brighton versus West Ham or you watch Brighton versus Southampton.
But I watch Brighton when they play Arsenal.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't have Sky Sports, mate.
Exactly.
You know?
I do. And I actually watched them play.
Right. Okay. I don't have that time either, mate.
Yeah,
So you don't know who Baleba was. You definitely didn't.
I did. But anyway, was there anything else you wanted to chat shite about?
No, I think that's it.
You sure?
I'm fucking too hot in here, man.
You dropped some Bumrah reports.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll talk about Bumrah, man, actually. What do you think? I was thinking, okay, he can't play because of his body, his workload, and a lot of people have come out with a bit of a backlash on that. They say, like, look, you're representing your country. You're either fit to play or you're not fit to play.
That's bullshit. That's fucking bollocks.
What's your take on
Sitting
it?
in your couch, chatting shit. You haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. Shut up.
Why are you saying it to me? I've not said it, mate.
You and all them fans that think this.
I didn't
I'm
think
speaking
this
to
at
all
all.
of you.
No, I didn't think this. I think... So what is your take on this? Like, Bumrah
just
is
giving you my
selectively playing some matches.
And he turned down captaincy. How mature do you have to be to do that? Because he knew that in series he could commit to around 3 tests in a 5-test series.
But what do you think of him not sitting at IPL in that case then? Like, why does he have to play?
Because in the whole IPL season, he bowls as many balls as he does in 1 test match. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Right. So how can you compare?
But then-
He's tripled his workload.
No. But
you want him to 5 times quintuple his workload?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you know, okay, why can't he sacrifice the IPL for one series?
Because sacrificing the IPL, right, which bowling 4 overs and getting adequate rest between games, not playing for 2-3 days, that's not affecting his workload. But playing a test match and then 4 days later playing another test match, being in the field for 120 overs at an innings, you cannot compare. It's like comparing carrots and apples. It doesn't make sense. Your question is wrong.
Right. But isn't he now going to sit out the Asia Cup, the T20 for internationals?
I don't know.
I think he is.
A lot of players are. So is Rohit Sharma. Have you seen the state of Rohit Sharma? Have you seen pictures of him recently?
No, but he's always been like that.
No, it's worse.
You reckon?
No, I've seen pictures. He's a supposed captain, right?
No, not of T20. He's retired from T20.
No, but there's a Vijay something 1 day series coming up.
Oh, yeah, the Vijay Trophy, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like domestic, though. That's his domestic cricket. He doesn't give a shit about playing domestic cricket.
No, India playing a
No.
1 day series soon, man.
India not playing 1 day series right now. They've got another test coming, or like they've got the Asia Cup, the T20.
Have they?
Yeah. The next games are going to the Asia Cup.
put upcoming. My Googling is shit. Yeah, I think you might be right. I don't know.
So if you were saying to Bumrah now, you can either play the IPL or the Asia Cup, which one do you reckon he's going to go for?
I told you, I just think your whole premise is flawed.
I'm not saying he's wrong for it.
I don't know what more you want me to say on this.
Of cricket, I think fast bowlers obviously have it the toughest.
Of course they do.
In terms of like the body.
Of course they do.
And
let's not forget that he's had a major back injury.
Yeah, of course. His body's quite fragile.
Yeah, and he's got a unique action which poses particular strains on his body.
I just think some Indian players though, they do.
Yeah, like Rohit.
No,
and Kohli.
Yeah, they do like sort of play for the IPL and nothing. That's like the more important thing for them.
No, like Pandya, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you can't say that about Bumrah when he's the number one bowler in the world and he's getting that hype in Test cricket. Like, you're the number one bowler. Why would you not want to be there?
Exactly. Yeah. So I understand that, but I think it's just that I do think there is that problem with some Indian. I'm not saying it's Bumrah, but there is that problem with some Indian players that they will prioritize the commercial career opposed to playing for the country. And I think,
again, you can't blame him.
You can't blame
the
him.
cricketing career is short, that you need to maximise it.
Exactly, you do need to maximise it. I understand that, but there is also that argument. There are players from England, there are players from Australia that will prioritise play from the country. Like Mitchell Starc, for example, he could have been playing IPL all these years.
After he's rinsed IPL for how many years? How many seasons has he had in the IPL and the Big Bash and whatnot? He plays plenty of T20 cricket.
But not... probably does, yeah.
The only one that sacrificed his IPL career was Pujara.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't do it. They're the only ones. Mate, anyone that gets a choice to play IPL is playing IPL.
They are, to be fair.
It's a done deal.
There's
like
a whole argument about Harry Brook pulling up, but reason that he pulled out is because they said, like, he didn't get picked. And he thought, fuck it, I'm not going to go for less money. So he just didn't go to the IPL. And he got a ban. But people were saying he didn't go to the IPL because he prioritised England. But it wasn't that.
It wasn't that.
He just didn't get the money he wanted. And he thought, fuck it, I'm not going to go for any less. Interesting. Harry Brook is a top player, though.
He is. All right. Was there anything else? Okay. Bye.